What's all this thing about too? The hits and stuff like that. Is that overplayed, or the bounties? Has that been stretched out by the media, or is that the way it was?
You know what? I want to say that was an isolated incident because the men that I played for, the Tony Dungy's, Herman Edwards, Rob Marinelli, Lovie Smith, Mike Tomlin, those are all my defensive coaches down in Tampa. And it would have been hard for me to sit in that room and listen to Greg Williams talking about, taking somebody out, knees, or, in the whole, the build-up to it. Because it starts pretty mundane, then it grows because, the bigger the game, the more the stakes on the line. So, but I know this in being in enough locker rooms, there was no way for anybody in that room to go against him.
Oh, right.
Because in a true military sense, if you'd have stood up in that room and said, this is wrong, I don't want a part of this, you'd have got stamped with a dishonorable discharge, and where the hell you going to get another job?
He's the guy, and you got to follow what he says.
Where the hell you going to get another job?
Yeah.
When you won't follow the direction of your defensive coordinator. Whether the team puts you on their team, pay you millions of dollars to do this.
Wow.
That's the dilemma. When you sit in that room, do I cut my nose to spite my face?
Just following
It's coming
orders.
from the top. It's coming from the top. It's coming from the front of the room.
Yeah.
I want to know, how do I, as an employee of this, stop it?
You'd probably need the entire team to
what
say
you would
something.
need, because the NFL walked to the owners and the Saints organization in 2009 and said, if this is going on, stop it, right? But they want to tell you it's about the players. Then what point did you go to the players and say, if this is going on, fellas, it's going to fall on your heads? That's all you got to do is say, shit rolls downhill, it's going to fall on your lap, and it would have stopped at that point, because now you give the players a vehicle in which to go against the authoritative figures that are over them.
Right. Yeah.
They never went to the players. They never introduced the Players Association and say, go down there and talk to these players. If this is going on, we need it to stop. Because we're on the direction of the head coach, the GM, and the D coordinator. How do I go against the people that are paying my salary and feed my family? You can't.
You don't.
Because you would never get another job in this league. So
Did you say that? Did you say Jeremy Shockey was he was kind of the guy that came out? Was that incorrect? I know only half of that story. That's why I'm asking you.
You only know half the story. You only read a little bit of it.
That's
we'll leave it alone.
yeah, no, you're right.
I will go around. Different route. The thing was, a source told me what that was. And the thing I did, I brought it on a street level and brought it down with the word snitch.
Yeah.
And that's what I apologized for.
Oh, you did apologize? Okay.
No, I told Jeremy right to his face at a Heat game in the back. I saw him face to face because I put it on a negative connotation on something that we're sitting here talking about. How do you stop it? You see what I'm saying? So how do you stop something that it pretty much going to cost you your job and you'll never have another job? Because Vilma and Hargrove, how do you sign a dude to your team that's not going to be there for the first 8 weeks? He don't make my team.
Yeah.
I can't count on him for the first 8 games of the year. And if I put him on my roster week 1, that guarantees his salary because he's a vested veteran.
Oh, really? If you put him on week 1, you gotta take care of him for the entire
salary.
Time. That
exactly.
Even if he's
so he
not
don't
there.
make a week 1 roster. How do you put him on your team? Wow. He's gone for 8 weeks. Now how you gotta bring a guy back that's 8 weeks into a middle of a season? Shh.
Shit.
Shit.